Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most powerful and practical books ever written about personal growth and transformation, Atomic Habits by James Clear. This book has sold millions of copies worldwide, and for good reason. It shows us that massive success doesn't come from one huge leap, but from small, consistent changes that compound over time. In the next 15 minutes, I'll take you through 5 of the most life-changing lessons from this book. These lessons will help you break bad habits, build good ones, and redesign your life so success becomes almost automatic. Stay with me until the end because I'll also share a simple, actionable method you can start using tonight, yes, tonight, to transform your habits for good. And hey, before we dive in, tell me in the comments, what's one habit you'd love to build this year? I'll read through and reply to as many as I can. Lesson 1. Focus on systems, not goals. Most of us have goals. We say things like, I want to lose 10 kilos, or I want to save $5,000, or I want to run a marathon. But here's the truth, James Clear points out. Goals are the results we want. Systems are the processes that get us there. Think about it this way. If you're a coach, your goal is to win the championship, but your system is how you train the team every day. If you're a writer, your goal is to finish a book, but your system is your daily writing routine. The problem is, if we focus only on goals, we feel like failures until we hit them. And once we hit them, we often stop because the goal is already achieved. Instead, focus on the system. If you build a system where you eat healthy meals daily, walk 10,000 steps, and sleep well, weight loss becomes a natural side effect. So the lesson is this: don't obsess over the finish line. Focus on creating systems that make progress inevitable. By the way, if you're finding value already, go ahead and tap that like button. It really helps this channel reach more people who want to improve their lives. Lesson 2. The 1% Rule. Here's a mind-blowing idea. If you improve by just 1% every day for a year, you'll be 37 times better by the end of it. That's the magic of compounding. We often think we need huge, dramatic changes to succeed, but really it's the small, consistent improvements that transform us. Think of an airplane leaving Los Angeles and heading to New York. If the pilot shifts the nose of the plane just a few degrees south, the plane won't land in New York. It'll end up in Washington, D.C. A tiny shift at the start creates a massive difference in the destination. The same is true for habits. Reading 10 pages a day may not seem like much, but it's 3,650 pages a year. That's 12 to 15 books. Doing 10 push-ups a day adds up to more than 3,600 push-ups a year. The takeaway is simple. Don't underestimate the power of small changes. Tiny gains accumulate, and so do tiny losses. Every choice matters. And here's something fun. If you want me to cover 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens next, or maybe The Power of Habit by Charles Duhigg, let me know in the comments. Your suggestions help me decide what video to make next. Lesson 3. Habit Stacking. One of the most practical tools from Atomic Habits is called habit stacking. The idea is simple. Take a habit you already do and stack a new one on top of it. James Clear gives us a formula. After I current habit, I will new habit. For example, after I brush my teeth, I will floss one tooth. After I pour my morning coffee, I will write down one thing I'm grateful for. After I close my laptop at work, I will take 10 deep breaths. Why does this work so well? Because our brains love patterns. By attaching a new habit to an old one, we create a mental link that makes the new habit automatic. You don't need to rely on willpower, you rely on a system of triggers. Start small. If you want to start meditating, don't say, I'll meditate 20 minutes a day. Say, after I brush my teeth, I'll meditate for 2 minutes. Over time, 2 minutes can grow to 20, but the key is just to start. Quick challenge for you. After this video, try stacking one new habit onto something you already do daily. And if you're serious about habit change, make sure you subscribe, because I'll be covering more strategies from books like this every single week. Lesson 4. Identity-based habits. This, in my opinion, is the most powerful lesson of all. True behavior change is identity change. Most of us try to change by focusing on outcomes. We say, I want to run a marathon, or I want to quit smoking. But the better way is to focus on who you want to become. For example, don't say, I want to run a marathon. Instead say, I am a runner. Don't say, I want to quit smoking. Instead say, I am not a smoker. Every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. When you choose to exercise instead of watch TV, that's a vote for being a healthy person. When you read instead of scrolling social media, that's a vote for being a learner. Your identity emerges from your habits, and your habits shape your identity. It's a loop. So ask yourself, who do I want to become? Then design small habits that cast votes for that identity. Speaking of identity, we're building a community here of readers, learners, and achievers. So hit subscribe and join us. Let's grow together. Lesson 5. Environment shapes behavior. Here's another game changer. Your environment often matters more than your motivation. We think willpower is the key to success, but in reality, willpower is weak. The environment is strong. If you want to eat healthier, don't just say, I'll resist junk food. Instead, keep fruits on the counter and hide the chips in the pantry. Better yet, don't even buy them. If you want to read more, place a book on your pillow in the morning so at night you see it before bed. If you want to exercise more, lay out your workout clothes the night before. James Clear puts it perfectly. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Your environment is part of that system, so design it to make good habits easy and bad habits hard. So let's recap the 5 lessons from Atomic Habits. Focus on systems, not goals. Tiny improvements compound into massive results. Use habit stacking to create new routines. Build identity-based habits. Shape your environment for success. Remember, your habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Success is not about one big change. It's about the small things you do consistently every single day. Now here's your challenge. Tonight, pick one tiny habit you want to start. Maybe it's reading one page, writing one sentence, or doing one push-up. Start small and let that be your first step towards a better identity. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more book breakdowns, and share it with a friend who wants to grow too. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.